Hello friends, welcome to NEET Career. NEET PG 2025 two exam court case issue was there in Supreme Court. The hearing was supposed to happen which couldn't happen yesterday, but there are other matters which was related to NEET PG only, which was coming from 2018 session. So regarding that, Supreme Court has given multiple directions to prevent the seat blocking. We will discuss that and it is very important and it might bring a very big change in the upcoming sessions for the counseling of NEET PG 2025. If you are here for the first time, please do subscribe this channel and you can visit our website also neetcareer.co.in. So starting with the first thing, what happened to the Supreme Court case? It couldn't get heard. The Supreme Court is taking some other matters on priority, so they didn't give the time for this matter. So it itself tells like how seriously they are taking it and what might be the outcome. Regarding the normalization, there are other directions by the Supreme Court which we will come to know today. The next hearing will be taken up during the vacation period regarding this matter. So some important guidelines are released by the Supreme Court. Listen this very carefully. What are those guidelines and how it is going to impact in case it is implemented within this counseling for NEET PG 2025, how it is going to impact the counseling and the proceedings. The first guideline, which is most important, asked to publish raw scores in the two-shift examination. In case the two-shift examination is going to happen, the Supreme Court has given direction to NBE to publish the raw score for every candidate, publish the answer key. Very importantly, they haven't published the answer key so far in any of the NEET PG examinations. Last year the same matter came into the court and during the hearing the advocates from the government of India, they were giving very silly reasons that they don't have many questions. If they start publishing the answer key in each and every year, they will be out of the questions. Such kind of silly reasons they were giving. So the Supreme Court has given direction to publish the answer keys and the normalized formula. So this all things, score, answer key and the normalized formula, to make the transparency in the multiple shift PG examination. This direction which is coming from the Supreme Court, not in the court case of two shift examination matter but in some other court case. I will tell you how this all matter came into picture now and when it started. What led to this present litigation? I will tell you that story. It is coming from 2017 and 2018 session. So since Supreme Court is giving kind of guideline to make the normalization process more transparent, it means they are in the favor of normalization process. So in the future when the hearing happens, the Supreme Court won't be taking this matter too seriously and the result or outcome might be this: they accept the proposal by the government or the strategy by the government to conduct the examination in two shifts. And there are many supporting points. I am not saying that I am in the favor of any of the government. I personally want the examination should be conducted in single shift. Before that's how it had been getting conducted. Last year there was a special case because they had to cancel the examination, postpone the examination, and due to lack of time they had just one option to conduct in multiple shifts that was somehow acceptable. But this year there is no reasoning. So they want in the multiple shift. So Supreme Court might say that this multiple shift examination is kind of standard which is followed at the international level in the other countries also. And it is a accepted standard to conduct the examination. The number of students is not a problem. But what I believe that looking at the past trends, the Supreme Court will support Government of India. See now why this seat blocking happens. Seat blocking in the NEET PG counseling happens because candidates want to be in safer side. They take some seat on temporary basis, knowing that they can upgrade it in the future rounds. They secure some seat which they don't want to take as the last seat, and that is kind of seat blocking. Later rounds they get upgraded to more preferred options. So Supreme Court has given some guidelines to disclose the fee structure. What fee structure they are saying? The second point, mandate the pre-counseling fee disclosures, like fee structure of the private and deemed universities, tuition fee, hostel fee and deposit and any kind of miscellaneous fee, charges or hidden fee. What happens in case you got some private college and you didn't have good idea like there is any hidden fee? When you go for the joining, that time you come to know that this much the hidden fee they are asking at the time of reporting. So somehow you report it, or even you don't report because you don't have the capacity to pay additional fee that you came to know at the time of reporting. So in case candidates are blocking the seats or not joining the seat, it's kind of like blocked only. So Supreme Court has given guideline to publish all these hidden charges, hostel fee, deposit, miscellaneous charges, which might not be disclosed on the official website or on the MCC or NBE platforms, to get disclosed by the institutes. One more thing, that they implement a national level synchronized counseling calendar, which should not be changed better due to change in the counseling schedule also. This seat blocking happens. EIQ and the state round should already have a fixed synchronized calendar, and it will help in preventing the seat blocking across the system. Establish a centralized fee regulation framework under the NMC, so it will take so much of time to implement. Permit a upgrade window post round 2. This is very important. Permit a upgrade window post round 2 for admitted candidates to better seats without reopening the counseling to new entrants. It means don't allow a new candidate post round 2 to enter into the counseling. Those who have registered, they can do the counseling after round 2. Why the seat blockings are happening? Because if cutoff revision happens after round 2, in the round 3 or in the stray vacancy round, you open new registration. Some candidates who didn't apply till now, they apply now. Suppose in the third round, the candidate applied in the 3 states or 3 different counselings. The candidate got the seat in all the different counselings, so he or she will be joining one seat and 2 seats are blocked. Those seats will be going to the further rounds. That is the main point. Other guideline enforce kind of like strict penalties for seat blocking. Strict penalty for seat blocking including for future of security deposit, disqualification from the future NEET PG examinations. These all things are already there. I don't know how much it will impact. Very much important part is they have asked to implement Aadhaar based seat tracking to prevent multiple seat holding and mispresentation. See, seat blocking is not illegal. In case you feel that this college which you have got allotted and you failed it by mistake or due to lack of knowledge about the college, environment, college department, then nobody can stop you from getting upgraded, or nobody can stop you in case you don't report to the college. So it's not illegal, but the Supreme Court wants the government authorities, DMEs, NBE, MCC and all the stakeholders who are conducting the counseling process to come up with some foolproof mechanism that prevents or reduces the seat blocking. Implementing Aadhaar based seat tracking, because in Aadhaar based you will have OTP also will be coming on phone, and with a unique number you can track it. Hold state authorities and institutional DMEs accountable under contempt and disciplinary action for rule or schedule violations. This is not very much important. They have been already doing, they are already responsible. Adopt a uniform counseling conduct code across all states for standard rules on eligibility, mop-up rounds, seat withdrawal and grievance timelines. See, one more reason why the seat blocking is happening more, because all the counseling authorities from different states are having their own schedule, their own legal issues, their own court cases, fee structure related issues. So there is no standard counseling conduct code across all the states. It is boiling down or coming to the single platform of the counseling. Like it happens in the NEET SS, all the counselings, all the private colleges, the government colleges or the DNB institutes are getting filled up through MCC counseling. So single counseling thing will come into picture. This direction is pointing towards like a centralized guideline for all the states, and the eligibility mop-up rounds rules. In some of the states you have different rule for mop-up, in some other states the rule is different, and in seat withdrawal the rules are also different. When you resign the seat in other states is different, so they want a centralized and uniform counseling conduct code. Last guideline, the 10th one, set up a third-party oversight mechanism under NMC for annual audits of counseling data, compliance and admission fairness. So it says that NMC is not that capable So some other third party which is working under NMC, so that is part of NMC only, should govern it. So 3-4 major points are there which may play a big role in cases getting implemented. How much it will get implemented to up to what extent, the time will tell. Let me summarize the first thing regarding the normalization. Publish raw score answer key, very important. A normalization formula for transparency in the multiple shifts in NEET PG examinations. Declaration of all the fee, tuition fee, hostel fee, cost and deposit, miscellaneous fee, charges. Most of the fees are already declared, but some hidden fees are taken by the institutes which they don't even provide the receipts. So I think it is not 100% controllable and adopted universal or uniform counseling conduct code for all the states for eligibility and all these things. Aadhaar based seat tracking prevents multiple seat holding and mispresentation. So these 4 points are major points out of this. Let me tell you how it started in 2017. One candidate who got the seat through first 2 rounds, because that time there was no upgradation in the mop-up round. In 2017, if you see the rule, there was no upgradation in the mop-up round. So he got the seat and later some radio seat came into picture in the mop-up round. And someone who was standing behind him in the queue got the seat in the mop-up round. So he raised a concern through a petition in the Allahabad High Court that due to seat blocking, he was not able to get the better seat and somebody who had poorer merit got the seat in the mop-up round. So High Court of Allahabad given direction, these 4 points are there, that he should be given compensation of 10 lakhs within 4 weeks and DME should come with foolproof admission procedure which should eliminate such blockage of seats and ensure that maximum number of seats are filled up in the first and second round. Since 2017, many changes occurred like upgradation in mop-up. Second point, allowing the candidate who appeared in the first and second round of the counselling to be consulted again in mop-up which already taken care. So these all directions were given that time in 2018 given to the UPDGMA, and UPDGMA challenged this High Court direction in the Supreme Court, and today whatever we have direction from the Supreme Court is coming out of this case which started in 2017. So some seats which are bought today, it might not impact today, but it will be taken 2 years. That's how the court cases goes on. So that's all I just wanted to tell you. So if you have any kind of confusion to understand this matter, you can contact us or you can message us on the given number 70040444322 and we will guide you through your counseling. So that's all from my side. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.